On our website, press this button, Price Build and Order. This takes you into our courseware builder, and here you'll see a selection of different products that are suitable for the training industry. We're building wire-bound manuals in this session, so select that one. Then choose the size. You can choose A4 or A5, we'll go for A4. And then this button, Price Build and Buy. Now this brings up the order input window. The first thing to do is give it a name. And then after that, add your files. Now you can add either one file with everything on, or you can add several files. For instance, you might have a file for a cover and a separate file for the pages, or you might have a series of different files for each of the chapters, but we're just going to choose this one that's got everything on it for this example, and then press upload. Now you'll see that the system has counted the pages, and it has worked out a price, and it has created a preview of the book. So you can turn the pages in the book if you want to. And you can also view a thumbnail view of all the pages, and this enables you, if at this stage you want to move pages around, you can do it here in the courseware builder. You can move these, put where you want to, rearrange them. Having uploaded our files, created our preview, we can now choose the options that we want for the book, and we have inner page options and binding and cover options. We'll start with the inner page options. The first thing is the paper. By default, the system selects 90 gram extra smooth, and we'll stick with that. Another thing you can change is whether you have the pages in black and white or in colour. We've uploaded a colour file here, and so the pages are showing as colour. But if you wanted to change those pages to black and white, which you might want to do because the colour isn't that important to you and you might want to save a bit of money, then you can do that. You can choose the black and white option for the pages, but we're going to use colour for this example. You can also decide whether your pages are going to be printed one side or both sides, and you can change the orientation. So you can go from portrait, as in this example, to landscape. You would need artwork set up for landscape if you were going to do that, and we're going to stick with portrait. The next thing to look at are the binding and cover options. You specify your front cover and your back cover separately. So let's just look at the front cover. You can choose to have no front cover at all, a clear plastic cover, and then if you want the cover printed, you can have it printed on the outside only, or printed on the outside and the inside. So it gives you quite a lot of control over how you want to set your cover up. Let's have a look at printing on the outside. This is where you choose the material. The system has selected a good heavy material, 300 gram extra smooth for the cover, and you can again specify here whether you would like the cover printed in colour or whether you just want to have it as black and white. We're going to stay with colour. And OK. For the back cover, you can choose no back cover, a black plastic back cover, two different weights of material for a plain back cover, unprinted, and again options for printing, as we saw for the front cover. Choose the material and choose whether you want them black and white or colour. For this one, we are just going to have a plain white cover. This book has a black binding on it at the moment, but that can be altered as well. Select this option and choose silver. You'll see that it changes to silver or white, and it changes to white, but we'll go with black. Decide the quantity that you would like. We'll go for 15, and you'll see that the price has been updated. So now we just add this completed job, once we're happy with it, to the basket. There's the name that we put in earlier, and we need to select a delivery date. This is the date that the parcel will actually arrive. So choose one of the coloured options here. We'll go for the 25th Thursday, and then proceed to checkout. Thanks for watching, and do remember, if you need any help at all, please contact us. You can email, leave a contact request on our website, or just call our free phone number.